Morning, welcome to Friday morning Qigong and Happy New Year. Great, let's get into some shaking like we always do. Oh, instantly that feels good. And just shaking however feels good and however it feels like you're just warming things up and loosening things up. Shoulders feeling a little bit stiff this morning. Oh, so that feels nice. Just doing some circles at the same time. Easy, gentle. It's nice to ease into it. Give the hands a little bit of a shake while we're here. 2-for-1 deal this morning. And while we're doing that, just imagining that we are throwing the thumb down to the floor, so there's more intention and awareness into the thumb. And then into the index finger. Middle finger. And the ring finger. No, yes, the ring finger, yes. And the little finger. Then just a general kind of hand and arm, armpit, shoulder kind of shake. Oh, it feels good. Let's give the leg a bit of a shake as well, foot all the way up to the hip. Let's get that a good shake any way that you want to. Doing the other one. Get both of them. Good little shake. And come back to whole body shake. And let's really focus in on the whole body. Front, back, sides, tops, bottoms. And let's do that by really coming into an awareness of our skin. You might feel the air on your hands and on your face, anywhere that's exposed. And then sometimes it's easy to get a sense of the rest of your skin by just feeling where your clothes touch into your skin. Really getting a sense of this three-dimensionality and this sort of border between our physical self and the energy field. And staying with that, but just dropping awareness a little deeper. So coming into the sort of more superficial fascial areas. And then we're going to drop our awareness even deeper. So coming into the muscle layers. And we're going to go even deeper, coming into the bones. And then even deeper into bone marrow, right into the very core of the bones. Very gentle awareness, gentle shaking. Bone marrow is rich and vibrant, full of blood and chi. And then let's reverse that journey. So we're going to come back up a layer into the bones. Muscles. Subcutaneous fascia, the fascia just under the skin. And coming up into the skin. And then just letting awareness drift out into the field and this auric field, the Wei Qi emanating from the body, that protective layer. Just being with that. While we hold that in our awareness, let's come into the three dantians, three energy centers, pelvis, heart center, center of the head. So I've got this balanced awareness between dantians and the Wei Qi. And from this place, we're going to gently come to a stop. And we're going to stay with that. So noticing all the different sensations, really anchoring the awareness in the three dantians and in this auric field. What do you notice? Is there a connection? Is there a conversation? Is there a resonance? Do you notice about your mind and your awareness, your being connected to these deep experiences of chi and the chi that surrounds us? Where does it take you? Stay with that for another half a minute. Resting in the dantians and the Wei Chi. And very gently just coming out of the posture. Just coming back to a little bit of movement. Great. Let's get into a little bit of digestive qigong. Really nice thing to do after maybe overindulging a little bit. Really good for digestion and everything associated with that. So let's just come into large intestine. So we're going to come up the right hand side, cross, and then down the left. So following the pathway of digestion, just letting the body gently move from side to side. Let it be easy, effortless. The hands be relaxed. Can tune in a little bit to center of the palms into the Lao Gong and getting a sense of the energy, how that resonates with the qi of the digestive system. Something shifts the moment that we become aware of center of the palms. Changing the form, we're going to make these sort of wide and comb movements. So spreading the fingers and then just combing through small intestine. Again, letting the body just shift gently from side to side. Noticing the center of the palms of the hands, noticing the fingers, imagining that they're moving through small intestine. And the burping begins. Keeping the hands the same, but changing the direction. This time we're combing down and across. Staying mostly with the small intestine, but fine to move right across the abdomen. Come up into the pancreas. So just up under the diaphragm, through the center. So gently, pancreas just combing through. Into the stomach, left-hand side. A bit of spleen. And coming across to the liver. So include the gallbladder in that zone. Nice and gently. Just do a bit of plucking. Gathering the fingers. Imagining that we are grabbing any stuck, held, whatever, pulling that out, throwing it out. Staying with the liver and the gallbladder to start with, plucking through there.
No.
Let's pluck into pancreas.
No.
Pluck into the stomach. Spleen. Down to the small intestine. And large intestine. Great. We're going to take the hands and have them on the body. We're going to spiral around again, up the right, cross down the left. And this time we're just going to add in a spiral that comes all the way into the belly button and then spiraling out. So keep going in the same direction, spiraling in, spiraling out. Okay, let's do one more whole spiral in, spiral out. And keeping the hands running on the body, just going to follow the esophagus down all the way to the rectum, running the hands on the body, thumb trailing. Hands come off the body. Same thing, just pushing down the length of digestion. Right, and then we'll come back to standing and placing your hands anywhere in the abdomen that feels that it could do with a little bit of support. So large intestine, maybe small intestine, liver, have the hands off the body or on the body. So we're just going to come into standing, really sinking down into the earth, opening up through the crown and drawing up long spine. Letting the body relax, knees bent, tuck in the pelvis a little bit. And breathing. Soft, wide awareness. Noticing what you notice. You might feel movement in the meridians that feed into the digestive organs. Just being open to those sensations in the legs and the arms. Holding the intention of the intelligence of the chi do its thing, clear stagnation, bringing health and vitality to the organs, moving out anything that's impacting the system in any way, bringing any kind of discomfort. And let's breathe in a white light into the abdomen, breathing out a smoky vapor. Any areas that might be held or uncomfortable. breathing in light, breathing out smoky vapor. Stick with it for another minute. Letting the standing be really easy and effortless, being supported by earth and by heaven, suspended in between. Breathing in light into anywhere that feels uncomfortable, do with love, breathing out the vapor. Just for the last half a minute, just stay with the standing, stay with the hands where they are, and shift our awareness back into the dantians and into our Wei Qi, our auric field layer that we started with earlier, really coming into the deep Qi in the body and this protective layer. Gently, just letting your hands and arms relax, consciously moving out of the posture to a little bit of movement. Great. Let's just touch into the other organs while we're on a bit of an organ journey. Kidneys, just combing through the kidneys. So awareness into the back of the body. Very gently just combing in. Let's include the adrenal glands just on top of the kidneys in our awareness. Let's come on up to the lungs, combing through the lungs. It's much bigger than I imagine. They take up a lot of space. And they work so hard. Sleeve that's going through the heart and the pericardium. Your brain's feeling a bit left out, even though it's not considered an organ in Chinese medicine. But we're just going to give that very gentle bit of attention, just combing through brain. Great, letting the arms rest for a moment. Let's come into a whole body sweep. So let's start always bending forward, sweeping up the legs, coming up into the chest, down the arms. Let's come over the face, and head, neck, down the back of the legs. And the intention of whole body sweep, sweeping through all the layers, tissues, meridians, and including our Wei Qi. It's clearing anything that's stagnant or held. This time we're not going to bend over, we're just going to use our intention to sweep down the back, front, up the legs. Did I bend over before? I might have bent over before. Let's slow our breath down and slow the movement down. So nice, deep, long breath in as we come up. And then full, long exhalation as we come down. Time as the hands come up, we're just going to let them float up to the top of the head, floating back down. Again, the breath is full, slow, helping to slow down the movement. And that connection with earth. Earth. Finding that connection, the heavens, drawing that in. Body just gently rises and falls with the breath. Time as the hands come back down, just letting them take the form and relax, coming into our standing posture, sinking into earth, reaching up into heaven, soft knees, long open spine, tuck the chin in a little bit. Chest settle. Once again, connect in with Dantian's, with Wai Chi. Continuing to sink into earth, continuing to rest awareness in the Dantians, in the Wai Chi, standing just for another minute. bringing awareness into the lower dantian, into the feet. Gently move out of the posture and consciously ending the practice.